We have another guest here from, and now enjoying their 90th year in business.
Come on in.
An institution here in Rockport. This is Laurie Tux from Tux Candy and Gifts.
Fantastic.
How are you, Laurie?
Hi, Laurie.
I'm very good.
Great to see you again.
Good to be here. Good to see you
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Tux is, in the memory of all little children.
Yes, it
Getting
is.
saltwater taffy stuck in your teeth for ages.
too. It is.
I just did a story on the Rockport Candle Company, and one of their candle scents is saltwater taffy because of
That's
Tux.
right,
That's why I
yes.
was in this morning grabbing some extra pictures and stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So we want to get the boxes and the flavor. There's so many flavors. And first of all, we want to say
19 flavors.
19 flavors?
Yes.
It's amazing.
Plus
Congratulations
seasonal.
on 90 years.
Thank you very much.
90
We are
years.
very
Laurie hasn't
proud.
been around for all 90 of those.
No.
So tell us a little bit about how Tux got started and what are you here at the candy factory or are you up
I am
on Main
at the
Street?
candy and gift store.
Yeah.
So the store was started in February of 1929 by twins. And actually they opened the store underneath their father's dental practice. So after the kids had their teeth cleaned, he'd walk them through the candy store and give them a
Jeez.
lollipop.
Hey, good, that's good business sense right
That's
there.
right. That's right.
To make going to the dentist a little bit easier and
That's
sweeter.
right. Yes, yes. And the candy originally was made in the lower level of the 15 Main Street
Oh, wow.
building. And that's the original building. That's the store that's been open
Yeah.
since 29.
Wow, that's great.
Later on, as things got bigger and more, they had to move the factory off of the 15 Main Street, and they bought the Finnish Hall that was on Squam Road. And that's where the candy was made until 1994 when they moved into Dock Square.
Right.
Yep. So now it's 3 generations, and many branches have been involved in all of this business. And so with the wholesale growing as much as it did, and the gift store, which we have over 1,000 square feet of gifts.
Wow.
And so we needed to separate ownership. Nobody could do it all.
I think you actually are the largest gift shop
In Rockport.
in Rockport, at least.
We are in Rock-
and maybe Cape,
Cape
Ann.
Ann?
Maybe Cape Ann, I think.
We could
yeah.
be. It's big. We've tried to modernize things and
Yeah.
change the products we carry.
Well, it's a great little place to pop in when you need a card and a little gift.
Yes.
I mean, I
Yes,
certainly
thank
have
you.
done that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, bought lots of Christmas candy.
Yes, Christmas candy is so much fun.
Yeah,
and that's when you
wonderful.
want to go to the factory first
Yeah.
and see the demonstrations.
Yeah.
I know. And that's what we always want to say, too. Like, the locals love Tux. And then the
Yes.
visitors come, like, you have to.
Totally.
You have to
Go
at
to
least,
Tux.
you have to have the taffy at
Yeah.
least. And then, of course, the chocolates are here, too.
Chocolates and the butter crunch.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Buttercrunch,
And
an
the
amazing
gifts and-
selection.
It's a traditional stop. Folks in Rockport, you can say, well, we got to go into Tux.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
So, Laurie, let me ask, like, what do events like this mean to you and your family?
Well, when a lot of people come into town, they'll stop at Tux, as you say. They have, and we, when it started in 29, it was a pharmacy and a candy store. So I feel like we've kept that pharmacy attitude, even though we haven't been a pharmacy since the 70s. So we're open later than most of the other businesses, and we're open year round. We close
Right.
Thanksgiving and Christmas, but otherwise we're there.
Yeah.
So a lot of people know that, and they'll come find us and see what we have.
It's great.
So these get more people falling in love with us, and we ship our candy. So we'll have information about that once holidays come around again.
Yeah. Well, Tux is a real Rockport classic.
Yes. The other
Yes.
thing that's fun is a lot of people had their first job at Tux. So people
that's
of
true, too.
all ages will come in and said, I worked here when it was still an ice cream store, which they was for a period of time, or this was my first job. And the big question I was trying to find is somebody who went to Dr. Tuck as their dentist. And I found a woman about 4 months ago who was a patient of Dr. Tuck's.
That's impressive.
So
Great.
that was fun.
Yeah. She has all of her teeth still, or did the doctor take care of
I
that?
didn't think to ask that.
Well, Laurie, thanks for joining us
you're
today.
welcome. Thank you for having
If
me.
people want to learn more about Tux Candy and Gifts, how can they do that?
The best thing, our website is mostly for ordering candy, www.tuxcandy.com. But we have a Facebook presence, which is Tux Candy and Gifts. And we try hard to keep that more current. But we do keep our hours posted on that as they change.
We just come right down into Gloucester,
Just in Rockport.
drive it.
Yeah.
I mean Rockport, and drive.
Motif number 1 day, Maureen. She lives here.
I love Tux.
Well, you have to go through Gloucester to get to Rockport.
I know.
Unless we go by copter or
Just-
boat, which you can also do here in Rockport too.
No, you can't.
Not
you can't
by
fly
copter.
copter.
No
No, no
about
copters.
that.
No, Medical
copters.
emergencies
Right.
will make an exception.
Chocolate.
Lori, thanks for being
Oh, you're
on.
welcome. Thank you for
Lori,
having
so much.
me. Have a
90 years,
wonderful day.
Tuxcanian
90
Gifts.
years.
Congratulations.
90 years
Thank
strong.
you. Yes, thank you.
Take
Bye,
care.
Laurie. Unbelievable. All right, so should we put a bow on this?
Well,
please?
I had to have one mistake.
Yeah.